obviously we are waiting on the news release to come out. We've got about 4 or 5 minutes to kill for that. It's just medium impact, so it's nothing too crazy. I'm not really expecting it to be like, again, not a huge impact news event, but doesn't mean we can't see price be a little bit jumpy, kind of right at that news release, and then once that's passed, we should be in the clear, and see what we get. Now, I posted it in the Discord, and it is a little bit. It's not really a problem. It was just a little bit kind of, if I just want me to be honest, just a little bit confusing in terms of, what should I feel more confident in terms of a bias with. So you have NQ. I'll just do the normal NQ chart here on the right. Obviously, we pointed out this daily buy side level yesterday. So this is a buy side level on the weekly, the daily, the monthly, versus the continuous contract chart. Obviously, we already took that buy side level, but this did throw me off a little bit. So moral of the story is I'm just going to be a little bit more neutral, to be honest with you. I'm open to playing longs. I'm open to playing shorts, and that's gonna be my motto for today, I guess. I'm gonna be a little bit neutral and nimble. Whatever direction we can get a good setup in, I'll take it. We're obviously trading on these lower time frames anyway, so I think longs from this area would make sense, just because we've sold off so much. Even if you were to go to like a 15-minute chart here, reset everything here, put that down here. So if you go up to like a 15-minute chart, one thing to point out as well, this is that last manipulation up before this huge sell-off. So if you were to draw up, standard deviations, if you were to draw up standard deviation, you could go 15-minute chart. This would be obviously that last swing low. We've already hit beyond -4 standard deviation. I think this entire leg up that took liquidity before the breakdown is more telling in my opinion. This would also fit on like the 1-hour chart. So this is right where we're at. We just hit 2 to 2.5 standard deviation from that manipulation down. So for all those reasons, I would feel pretty confident and comfortable getting long. But just keeping in the back of my mind that, we did take the buy side on that continuous contract chart. So I guess if we just see price continue to dump, that would be probably the logical understanding as to why. Overall biases, I'm semi-neutral just because we swept the buy side on the NQ continuous contracts. But right now, I think we're in a pretty decent bullish PD array in a higher time frame, and we're hitting that 2 to 2.5 standard deviation. So I do like that for long opportunities from here. So I guess if you want to consider me long bias in the short term, you could say that. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised because of that continuous contract chart. I wouldn't be surprised if we just, broke down. In which point we'll have to kind of zoom out and find a different draw on liquidity. So we'll reset if that happens. But right now, we just took opening range low. We're in that 2 to 2.5 standard deviation. Also, this 15-minute fair value gap. I would like to see some bullish displacement up here. So we'll see if we can market structure shift here. I want to play this fair value gap, guys. But we need to get. I want to see a shift above this high. This is not enough yet. I don't want to just take the first fair value gap without a clean shift. So I'm gonna get ready though. Stop below the low. Yeah, I would personally like to see, market structure shift. I know that SMT is present, or so you mentioned lots. Maybe I'll see for myself, huh? That looks suspicious. If it was more obvious, I probably would be okay getting in because it's a tight stop. But anyway, yeah, 1-minute chart on the left, 30-second on the right. This very well could hold and go. Good for currency, so that should be, well, bad for currency. So that should be bullish for indices. How about we do this, folks? I'm gonna put one contract on right now. So I just took one stab long. Stop is still at this low. My hope would be to be able to add one more. My hope is to be able to add one more. If this loses, it's 16 points. It's one contract. It's really going to be pretty insignificant. And then if we get that displacement up, would feel more comfortable adding a position. Sifting through these other time frames, there's really not much going on right now. What does this 15-second look like? Looks about like that, huh? Well, I don't really have a risk-free plan as of yet because we're still potentially going to put one more. I still might add to this, so I'll wait for that potential before doing anything as far as going like risk-free. There it is. All right. So that did not work out. Glad it was light risk. And you know, it's not that you can't trade PM session. I would just think that in days past where this event is going on, you know, if you don't need to trade it, why force yourself to trade it? I guess is the thought process there. So we just got a sweep. I'm going to delete that for now. I'm going to delete both of these actually. Internal low swept. So now I think we're pretty fair game. Happened in the macro as well. I think we're pretty fair game to hunt longs now if we get the opportunity to do so. All right, guys. So start getting ready to get long here. We're going to anticipate this potential fair value gap as that entry. Let's see. We could go stop below the low. That's beautiful. 14 points only. I am going to get long guys inside that gap. Oh, 2 contracts. Buy limit is going on right now. All right, I just got triggered in, guys. My plan is going to be to take a contract off inside this gap and then see if I can run the other one up a little bit. Let me know if you guys have any questions on the trade at all. You guys don't think, do you? Yeah, I did not get stopped. Had to have been close though. 926.50 is the low. One tick. One tick. Little Bobby Boucher. You go play foosball with your friends. Everything's the devil to you, mama. Well, I like trading. I like NQ. ES showed me a boobies, and I like them too. I'm gonna keep trading them because they make me feel good. Not only will I do that for you, but yes, I'll do that for you. Guys, I'm gonna go risk free if we get above that breaker. Okay, it is kind of aggressive to do that, but that's what I'm gonna do. This breaker right here. Literally needed every last tick of this stop loss. Ooh, I leave a 1 minute gap here. You know what? How about we do this? You guys can go risk free if you want. I'm gonna be a little rebel, I'm thinking. And I'm just gonna remove some risk, okay? So I'm gonna go right here. Right below this candle low, okay? So this makes the stop loss 7 and 7.25 points. So like if this gets hit, it'll just be so tight that it really won't ruin our day. But I'm basically just opting to keep it open only because this 1 minute gap here, and we have yet to get above that breaker. Yeah, bummer market, man. Bummer market. There. All right, guys, I'm risk free. Whatever happens from this point happens. Don't get me wrong, I think the setup was good. We needed every tick of the stop loss. Not ideal. But I guess that's why the stop was where it was. We need better risk reward than that. Stop loss was originally down here. Yeah, we can't be, yeah, no. I'm not gonna partial there. This is partial for me right here. All right, made up my mind. Nope. All of that to get stopped at break even. So, okay, guys. Well, price action sucks weenie today. And I'm glad we didn't take a loss on that last one. So, but anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for this morning and probably today because I'm not anticipating trading this at all later this afternoon. So that kind of bites a little bit, but what do you do, guys? What do you do? Gotta recognize market conditions aren't ideal and stop trying to force it. Otherwise, you might do some damage to your account on a day like today. To be honest, I'm kind of anticipating to look back at this price a little bit later and feel like it'll be pumping, truthfully, but I'm done trying to get in. That was enough for me.